Hello, my name is Agatha and I'm going to explain how the tarot reading for the month of August 2016 is going to work. I'm going to use two decks. I'm going to use the Mystical Wisdom card deck, and I'm going to draw one card as a general advice for the month of August for all signs, for each sign. And then for the main reading I'm going to use the Chrysalis Tarot. And the main reading I'm going to use the Gypsy spread, which is 21 cards and in 7 columns. And in the first row I'm going to talk about work. The second row I'm going to talk about family. The third row or column I'm going to talk about luck and wants and what you desire. The fourth row I'm going to talk about friendship. The fifth row or column I'm going to talk about love and sex, and then the sixth row it's about your plans and your goals, and the seventh row I'm going to talk about your personal project for the month of August 2016. And this is going to be beginning of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month. So beginning of the month is from the 1st to 10th of August, and then the middle of the month is going to be from the 11th to the 20th of August, and then the end of the month is going to be from the 21st to the 31st of August. And that's it. Let's go to your reading. So hello Taurus, this is the tarot reading for you for the month of August 2016. The oracle card that came out for you was Owl, follow your intuition. It's beautiful. See, Owl, follow your intuition. So this is a general advice for you for the month of August, Taurus. In the column, in the row devoted to work in the beginning of the month, the card that came out for you was the Ace of Scrolls. So this could be like you're studying something new, connected to your work life, to your career, something that you wanted to study, something that advances your knowledge, and it's the key to advancing in your career. You're studying something. It could be something simple. It could be something like training a course that only lasts for like 2 weeks or something like that. But it's new to you, and you feel that you need to do this. In the middle of the month, you have the Visionary or the Knight of Scrolls. Scrolls is swords energy. So the Knight of Scrolls. By the way, you have 7 major arcana cards in 21 cards, and you have 7 swords energy. 7 cards of swords, of the suit of swords, or the suit of scrolls, which is the name in this tarot, the Chrysalis tarot. So it's a very mental and logical type of energy, more connected with knowledge somehow, and it's a very important month, I would say, for some of you. For some of you, Taurus, this is going to be an important month, a life-changing month somehow. For some of you, again, for not all, because this is very general. In the middle of the month, like I was saying, you have the Visionary, the Knight of Scrolls, or the Knight of Swords. In here, in this tarot, in this deck, the Knight of Scrolls, it's not the same type of energy as the Knight of Swords in traditional decks. The Knight of Swords in traditional decks can be a very impulsive sort of energy, very young, very immature, very let's get into a fight. And this is different. You see the Visionary, it's literally being a visionary. It could be you manifesting this energy. So you are envisioning something in terms of your career. You are seeing further. Like you have like a bigger vision in terms of your career, of your profession. Not just for you, but for the whole area itself, I would say, Taurus. Maybe others don't see it, but you see it already because you're smart. And you are already training for it in the beginning of the month, and you have this visionary type of energy, and this, you can see, this is an old man. This is not a young energy. This is a healing energy. In this deck, it could be connected with the healing arts. It could be I don't know, conventional type of medicine, for instance, or alternative medicine, for instance. If you're, I'm saying medicine, it could be anything else, but let's say you are a doctor and you are conventional. You study it. You practice conventional medicine, but your mindset is opening up, Taurus, and you're already planning for the future. You know something else makes sense to you, something else that has to do with alternative medicine, and you're already studying for it. So this could also represent the person who is training you. Okay, and then at the end of the month, you have a major arcana card. You have Bellarosa, I don't know how to say this. In Portuguese, I would say Bela Rosa, a beautiful rose. It's the devil card, but here it really looks good, doesn't it? Oh my God, this devil looks good. And connected to your work life, it could be, for instance, you deciding to hide because she's hiding under a mask. This is an outfit and a mask that you use in Venice Carnival. So the Venetian Carnival, it's an opportunity for the people who go there to be anonymous. They hide under a mask, which is the whole point of having a mask. You know, you're hiding your true self behind the mask. So it could be that you're hiding something, you're studying something, you're broadening up your career possibilities because you're already seeing into the future, because you're following your intuition. Okay, you know something is going to be big in the future, and you're already studying and training for it, but you're hiding it. You're not telling others. You're like, ooh, maybe it's safer for you to hide. You know, maybe you need to not to tell others because it could put your job at risk. Or you could be dealing with a person who really looks good and really looks nice. You know, a very nice person, man or woman, doesn't matter. But this person is a false person. He or she has like a false persona, and you need to be careful with him or her. Okay? And this is at the end of the month. And then in the column 2 or the row 2, it's connected with family. In the beginning of the month, you have the 6 of Scrolls, or the 6 of Swords in traditional decks. This is the little fairy. She's giving comfort to this elephant. It could be that a family member is recuperating and he or she is ill but is on the way to recovery. So there's a family member of yours is ill in the beginning of the month, but he or she is recovering. Okay? And then at the middle of the month, Taurus, you have the 4 Scrolls, which is the same. It's more or less continuing that recuperation, that healing journey somehow. It's a little fairy. She's resting. To me, it's the same family member, I would say. It's still on its way, on his way or her way to fully recover from an illness, but I would say it's recovering from an illness. And then at the end of the month, you have in the family row, you have the 8 of Stones, which in traditional decks is called the 8 of Pentacles, or the 8 of Pentacles. In this card, it's Stonehenge. And Stonehenge was built using very rudimentary instruments, as you can see. Very rudimentary instruments, and they achieved something fantastic that still stands today. So maybe this person is fully recuperated and went back to work, just went back to the job, and he or she has a great talent to do a lot with very little. Or this could be someone else, within your family. Maybe not the person who is fully recovered, but someone else, and this person could be from an earth sign like you, could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and he or she is a hard worker and achieves a lot with very little. So could be a type of person that does every day, does what it seems to be to others little, but at the end of the day achieves a lot. So you might be talking to this person. And then in the row or the column connected with good luck and wishes, what you wish for you, in the beginning of the month you have, Taurus, you have the 7 of Stones, which in traditional decks is called the 7 of Pentacles. So this lady, she's trying to decide something. She's trying to decide, do I pick this or do I pick that? She's considering something. Okay? So I can read this in several different ways. One way is that your luck, your good luck, is stagnant. Stagnant because there's something inside of you that doesn't allow it to fully manifest into your life because of your inability to make a decision, to make a choice, something like that. Or it could be what you want for you, what you want to bring into your life. Again, this is for the month of August. It could carry on, longer, but this is for the month of August. What you don't know what you truly desire. What do you want? What is your wish? She doesn't know. She's trying to figure it out. So in the beginning of the month, you're trying to figure it out. You don't know. And then in the middle of the month, you have the Watcher, the Queen of Mirrors. The Queen of Mirrors in traditional decks is called the Queen of Cups. So this could be a motherly figure. It could be mother, grandmother, older aunt, older sister, someone who's older than you. From a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. She's a very wise woman. Could be a man, because this is a very general reading. A very wise person, very supportive, is always present to you on an emotional way, and also gives you good advice. Maybe you go to this person and you ask for advice. I don't know what do I want, what do I truly desire, I really don't know, and she helps you figure it out, what you want in the middle of the month. If it's not someone like a motherly figure, it could be someone like me. Also, she's very intuitive, she can be also very psychic. It could be someone like me, someone who reads cards, someone who interprets astrological charts, someone who reads runes, or anything, someone who does divination, and you go to this person to try to figure it out. What do I really want? Because maybe you don't know yet. Maybe because somehow you're like blocking, you're not fully following your intuition. And that's the main advice of the Oracle card for the month of August. You should follow your intuition. If you follow intuition, you'd figure it out. You'd figure what you truly want. So, and then at the end of the month, Taurus, you have the Seven of Scrolls, which is the seven of, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords in traditional decks. Yeah, in traditional decks, this is a kind of a different meaning. It's kind of hiding or stealing or something like that, or not telling the whole truth. Here it's different. Here it's trying again to make a decision. Does this centaur picks the door number 1 or door number 2? It doesn't know. To me, when I look at this card, it's like everything is closed. So he's about to enter with important information, but the doors are closed. Like, nope. And he's not allowed to get in. So it again talks to me of luck being on the outside because you're not following your intuition, just following your rationality. And it's impossible for luck to manifest. Not impossible, but it's more difficult for good luck to manifest into your life if you just close the instincts, the intuition, just close it outside. Because to me it's your intuition, your instincts, because the centaur is half man and half animal, is your instincts trying to give you information, but you lock it up, you leave the poor centaur outside, because this is not just information that this part of you wants to give to you. It's not fully rational. You don't know how to deal with it, Taurus. You're like, you don't know how to deal with it. It could be that, because you're not following your intuition. So your luck doesn't manifest in a good way because you don't follow your intuition. You don't know what to decide because you're not hearing your intuition. Okay, it could be that. Also, in the middle of the month, like going a bit back, the Watcher, this woman can also be like some sort of coach, and she can help you. Could be a woman, could be a man. She can help you open up inside. Open yourself up to emotions, and clear away the blocks, so you'd have better luck, so you'd know what to decide. So you might be working with this person in the middle of the month, but then you forget what she is saying, or he is saying, and then at the end of the month you're not following what he or she said. And then the fourth column is the column related to friendship. In the beginning of the month, Taurus, you have the Ace of Mirrors. To me, this is the Ace of Cups in traditional decks. To me, it's like you make a new friend. Maybe you are training, you have this new course. In the beginning of the month, you go to this training course. Could be something like 12 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that, and you meet a new friend. And this person is completely, in many ways, he or she resembles you, and you have like an immediate and emotional connection, and not a love connection, it's just emotional connection with this person. Like, you are so alike, you have the same types of wants, and you feel and think the same way in certain aspects of your life, and just you make a new friend. And then in the middle of the month, Taurus, in the friendship area, you have the Three of Scrolls, which is the Three of Swords. This could be rejection from a friend. Let's say it's the same friend that you made. Maybe the training that you both had, this new course ended, and now your friend goes back to his life or her life and doesn't have time for you. So you feel rejected, it could be that. Or it could be that you reject a friendship because you no longer have time for this friend, because you're spending time with the new friend whom you met in the beginning of the month. And this friend, the friend that you used to have, whomever, feels sad or feels rejected. Or it could be a friend of yours, not the new one, like an ordinary friend whom you have for a very long time. This friend rejects you or betrays you somehow. Okay? And then at the end of the month, you have a major arcana card, the Trump, the Chariot, which here is called Hern the Hunter. This, to me, might represent like completely different friends. Not the first one that I've talked, that I just talked about, or if it's two friends, it's none of them. It's I would say this is a different friend. This person is very successful, has extreme willpower, and has the ability to determine the course of his life or her life. To me, it's more like a male type of energy because it's the hunter. So you're talking with this person, and he or she is giving you advice on something. I would say maybe to do with your work life, with your professional life. He or she is like sharing the success, tips of success, why he or she is so successful. Or it could be literally you have a friend who is a hunter. If you are someone who doesn't hunt, this is just a friend who hunts. Or you could literally go hunting with a friend, with a group of friends, or with a friend who hunts. It could be that. And then in the column connected with love and sex, the fifth column, the fifth row, in the beginning of the month you have the Seven of Spirals, which in traditional decks is called the Seven of Wands. So this is it's the same type of energy. It's defending something which you feel it's extremely important to you, really, really important to you. You're defending that, okay? So you're defending your principles and your values in regards to a partner, to a girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse. You're defending your principles, or it could be the other way around. He or she is defending their principles, but somehow I think it's you, because Taurus, to me, has a very similar energy to the bear. The bear can be, kind of when the bear gets mad, it doesn't know how to stop or when to stop. It's kind of like the Taurus type of energy. So I think it's you defending yourself towards you're defending your principles. You're defending yourself in connection to your spouse or partner. It could be that you could be having an argument with him or with your partner. And then at the middle of the month, you have the healer, the page of mirrors or the page of cups. So for some, it could be a new love that comes into your life, something that, you know, and this person who comes into your life might be, you know, might be the type of person who likes, you know, herbs and biological food and anything which is natural, you know, that type of stuff. Or it could be if you have someone and you had an argument in the beginning of the month, but at the middle of the month there's like a healing energy and you come together, you are okay with each other again. And why? And this person is supportive of you, your partner is supportive of you. Why? Because it's, I would say, maybe connected with your friendships. I see it like this. This is connected with your friendships in the middle of the month, and this is connected with your love life. And the way I see it, the woman, the healer, is looking at your friendships, and she is seeing that you maybe you betrayed a friend or someone. There's hurt. There's hurt connected to your friendship. So maybe she sees that a friend betrayed you, a friend hurt you, or something like that, and this is why she or he is making peace with you, because he or she wants to be supportive of you, because he or she sees that you are hurt. And then at the end of the month, you have in the love and sex area, you have the Ten of Scrolls. And this or the Ten of Swords in traditional decks. And this is the tiger, and he feels trapped, he feels like a victim, and he cannot get out of that situation. Look at it. He's being caged by scrolls. How can he, the tiger, exit scrolls? It's impossible. This is a very strong prison. So it's a feeling of victimization. All bad things happen to me. Oh my God. Everything to do with love life is awful. Oh, woe is me in my love life. You don't recognize the fact that you have extreme power. You are a goddamn I'm sorry, you have the strength of a tiger, which could be literally, because Taurus could be extremely strong, not just physically but even emotionally. So you don't there's like a sense of being a victim. This could speak also of repeated patterns in your life, in your love life, which keep repeating themselves. And you keep getting into the same type of situations. You have to recognize that in order to stop repeating those patterns. So it could be again that you had an argument with a partner, with a spouse, with a boyfriend, girlfriend, and you're feeling like a victim. Okay? So it could be in your life, love life. For some, it could be that you're okay, you're wonderful with each other, and then you're mad at each other. It's okay, and then it's not okay, it's okay, and then there's like lots of instability, but you don't recognize your part in it. Okay? You have to recognize that in order to leave the situation. And stop behaving like this, or stop having this type of bad love relationships. So, and then the column 6, the row 6, it's connected with plans and goals. Plans and goals for the month of August, Taurus. In the beginning of the month, you have the Divine Child, which in traditional decks is called the Hierophant. In traditional decks, this is a very formal type of energy. Here it's different. It's like the opposite. It's the Divine Child. There's no judgment. So your plans and your goals, you're trying to figure it out, what will be a new plan, a new goal into your life, and you don't know yet, I would say, in the beginning of the month of August. So you decide to kind of use your artistic expression, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus can be very artistic. So you decide to use artistic expression to figure it out, what will be a new plan into your life, what will be a new goal into your life. So you're taking it in a very joyful manner, in a self-discovery type of way, with no judgment towards yourself. And then in the middle of the month, you have the moon, which is another major arcana card. In traditional decks, this could be something, this card in this deck, I would say, has only good meanings. In traditional decks, the moon can talk about, someone who is false, false people. They're telling you one thing and they're doing something behind your back, that you shouldn't trust these people. Or it could be that if you manifest this energy, is that you are kind of stopped because of your fears, of your paranoias. But in this deck, in the Chrysalis Tarot, the moon talks about being creative, trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts, using creativity, using the arts. So maybe your plans, there's a continuation of using artistic energy, artistic expression, in order for you to figure out what a new plan into your life will be, what your new goal into your life, or your plan or your goal for your life for this month of August has to do with working on your art, working on a creative project. It could be that. And then at the end of the month, you have the Lovers. This could be reconciling opposing energies. This could be a reconciling type of energy. What is your plan, your goal at the end of the month? I would say that is connected with your love life. You want to be okay with your spouse, with your boyfriend or girlfriend, with your partner. Maybe you're not okay again you like butting heads or whatever. You're like not in a good place. And I would say that at the end of the month, your plan is to fully be okay, be in harmony with your partner, with your love interest, or with your wife or husband. And then the seventh column or row, which is connected with your personal project, Taurus. In the beginning of the month, you have the Weaver. The Weaver, or the Queen of Scrolls. The Queen of Scrolls in traditional decks is called the Queen of Swords. And so she might represent an actual person from an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and you are talking to this person about your personal project, and she or he is giving you advice. And in this deck, she has extreme serenity. She's very tranquil, and she works on her art. Her intelligence is directed to her art, and maybe she's like a mentor, maybe, and you are asking her for advice. And I would say maybe connected to a artistic project, your own personal project, or you can be yourself manifesting this energy. With tranquility, with serenity, you are finishing up something. You are working on something, and you are finishing up. I'm going to give you an example. Imagine that you are a doctor, for instance, and you are writing something connected with your experiences, not just with conventional sort of medicine, but other types of medicine, or something to do with that, with alternative medicine, or the experience that you have. Maybe you used conventional medicine to heal your patients and it didn't work, and then you tried other routes and they worked better. Maybe you're writing about that, in finishing up that project. And then in the middle of the month, you have another major arcana card. You have the Phoenix, which is judgment in traditional decks. The Phoenix is the bird, and she's rising from fire and ashes. So if it's a creative project, you are finishing up this creative project in the middle of the month of August, Taurus, and it might be extremely successful. So you finished up this, and probably it's a very long project, and you've been working on it for a while. At the end of the month, connected with your personal project, you have Mahat, which in traditional cards is justice, another major arcana card. Mahat is a goddess in Egypt, connected with justice, order, and chaos. Order and justice in harmony, not chaos, in harmony. order and justice. So let's say that you are working on a book and you send it out to a publishing house, and very quickly they say yes. They say yes to it, and maybe that they will publish it. It could be anything else, but they maybe it's being revised. Maybe even if you didn't send it to a publishing house, you send it to be revised. I would say that there's an energy of revisions to see if everything is harmonious. Harmonious is if there are no typos. If everything is in balance, I would say. If it's like something that you do, it could be a friend. You could give the book to a friend who is from the Libra sign, and this friend is seeing if everything is revising your book, your work. Or it could be even, again, I'm thinking publishing house, and this publishing house is revising the work, but it likes what they see. So this has many different meanings. So this has the potential for you, Taurus, August, to be a very defining month in your life. So that's it. Don't forget, if you have doubts, follow your intuition. If you have doubts, follow your intuition. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, please send an email to dunyazad@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.